What's up, guys? My name is Luke. I am the Offensive Yak, and thank you guys for joining me today for episode number 24 of our Direwolf20 playthrough, where in this episode we're going to start off by automating the processing of ores. So we're definitely going to need a couple of exporters, and we're going to need an importer, and we're going to need a couple of stack upgrades. Missing sugar. Alright, let's go grab some sugar while the rest of those craft. I know I put sugar somewhere. Here it is. Okay. That does get you quite a bit. Well, while I do this, let's roll the intro, and I'll be right back. And just like that, we're back. So, I made a few things. Okay, first off, I made a traveler's staff. I was tired of having to go find the elevators. So, I made a traveler's staff so that I can just do this. And, yeah. Also, I made the stuff that we need to do what we're about to do. And that's where we're at. So, we're going to go over here, and we're going to set up another network receiver. Boom. And we're going to bind our network card to it. Boom. We'll go ahead and set that up a little later. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do enrichment and energized smelter. So this is just the start, okay? And in fact, we're actually going to do this kind of backwards. I'm going to put the smelter here, and then the enrichment chamber here. And then we're going to upgrade these. I'll go back. All right. Alright, there we go. We are up to the elite factory. And I am going to have to get power over here. We'll get to that. So we're going to want the importer here on the ultimate smelting factory. We are going to want the back to be output. And we're going to input from the right. And energy on the bottom. And then in here, we're going to put our stack upgrade. You can do multiple stack upgrades now. Interesting. I may just have to test if that does anything. It didn't used to. And we'll also put our speed upgrades. Boom. And it is not going to be filtered. And then over here on the enriching factory, we're going to input on the back. Actually, we'll just do it this way. We'll input on the back. We're going to be energy on the bottom, and we're going to output to the left, and we are going to do the auto inject or auto eject. And then we're going to want an exporter. Boom. With a stack and speed upgrades. And then this guy is going to be filtered. Well, all of the exporters are filtered. I believe that I can do raw ores. Okay. Raw silver. Raw nickel. osmium, cobalt, iron, copper, gold, zinc. What else we got? I think that's all or most of them. We're not getting elementium. Tin. Did we already get tin? No. Somehow we have a block of raw tin from tin chunks. Aha, chunks. And then there. Okay, so there is more. So we are gonna need. Okay, so we did tin chunks. So we are gonna need another importer on the top. Boom. With cable. We'll have to get upgrades for it, but that's fine. We'll do lead, uranium, iridium, and aluminum on this one. And then I need to make sure I set the top to be input as well. Okay. So we'll go ahead and put this guy over here. And network card, boom. Just like that. Also, we got a comment on a previous video from a guy, I believe the name is Alcium, Alecium, something along those lines, which did inform me that currently the dimensional cells do not play nice with laser IO. And since laser IO is something that I want to get into here in the near-ish future, we're going to be swapping those out. I haven't done it yet, but we're definitely going to. And then we're going to need some upgrades, if I can spell. We're going to want a stack upgrade and 3 speed upgrades. Give those a second to go. Stack and speed. Perfect. Ah. Okay. And then we need to get power. So actually, now's probably as good a time as any to switch over to our Entangelopers. Quantum Entangelopers. Now, we're going to need to know how to make the teleportation core and the quantum entangloper itself. But I believe we're also going to need to know how to make these ingots. How do we make these ingots? Osmium compressor. Okay, osmium compressor. Can we make an osmium compressor right now? Also, if I control click. There we go. Now it should craft everything. Okay. Everything else is going through the machines. So close. And there we go. Osmium compressor. We'll go up here. We'll just slap it down over here. Gonna need an energy pipe. Boom. Osmium compressor. It is going to be energy on the bottom. outputting on the back, inputting on the top. We're going to have to get osmium into this, I believe. If I remember correctly. Yes. Not too much osmium, but some osmium. So we're going to need a couple of things. First off, we're going to want our item pipes, and I'd like some upgrades. I do have an upgrade. We may not actually need it. But we're going to need the item pipes. There we go. And then we're also going to need a crafter. And it's got power. We're also going to need... How am I going to do it? We're going to go... I think we're just going to... export her onto the front here. Yeah, to the yellow. And that's going to be osmium. Ingots, blocks, we'll go ingots, sure. There we go. That should start, yep. Unfortunately, it's going to keep an entire stack of osmium in here. I wish it wouldn't. I don't think there's an upgrade for refined storage that changes that. But let's look. Well, there is the regulator upgrade. You know, let's make a regulator upgrade. I think I've already taught it to the system. And my guess is that this regulator upgrade doesn't do what I'm guessing it doesn't do that. What I'm guessing the regulator upgrade does is make it so that it's redstone controlled, but it's already redstone controllable. I don't know that the regulator upgrade does anything. So, yeah, okay. But we'll go ahead and put this here, and I should have my wrench. There we go. And I need to make some patterns. For this osmium compressor, boom, we're just going to take the osmium away because we already know how to make that refined obsidian. Nope, not over there, over here. Boom. And then these two can go here. Let's get our Entangeloper. I'll need 2 to start. So quantum Entangelopers are pretty cool. They're from Mechanism, obviously, and they allow you to wirelessly distribute everything. Gases, fluids, items, energy, everything. And so that's really cool. And there's our first one. And our second one. And yeah, they don't stack. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. And over here, we're going to just remove this. Yeah, it's got 9 million. We'll set it up so that it... Oh, it's in my backpack. We'll set it up so that it drains out that 9 million here shortly. So we're going to make a new channel. It can be public. It can be all of that. This is just going to be the power channel. Boom. And we're setting this one to power. It holds 102 million FE, apparently. What? That is insane. Awesome, but insane. If that's the case, I can get rid of this redstone flux cell that only holds a few million. In fact, we're gonna pull the... Oh, I didn't want to do that, but... Oh, well, whatever. We're just gonna get rid of this, and I'll take the quantum entangloper back, and it's gonna go right here. And we need this guy. Boom. And boom. Okay. And then let's look at our sided. I want the up to be an output. Everywhere else to be an input. For energy. That was for items. Everywhere else to be an input. And then for this one, I don't want it to do anything else anywhere else. So let's see what all this thing can do. So we've got items, fluids, gases, which Mechanism is one of the few mods that uses gases. And it's also one of the few mods that allows you to move gases around. And then infuse types, whatever that is. Pigments that we're on now, slurries, energy, and heat. So you can actually move heat around. That's interesting. So it looks like it is currently storing up tons of my power. At 9.4 million so far. That's actually really cool. What upgrades will it take? The anchor upgrade, which will keep its chunk loaded. Okay. Pretty good. I'm guessing these guys... Interesting. They're at 53. So these guys are more efficient with lower buffers, I believe it is. They're currently only producing 256. Why is that? Because they don't have any speed upgrades in them. Okay, that's something we're going to have to take care of. But first, up here, we're going to go all the way over here. And we're going to put this quantum entangloper here in the floor. Right over there. It's going to be on the power channel. Boom. Side config for energy is going to be output. All the sides. And energy pipe. And there we go. Cool. I also need a pipe upgrade, which I do have one. Ah. There we go. Boom. Boom. These guys now have power. This guy is getting all of the ores and splitting them. This guy is getting all of this. Oh, it is working beautifully. Perfect. And then I need to set an output. Actually, no, we've got the importer going, which I could have just gone with an interface, but I don't think it's necessary. And I do have the out to be output. Importer. It's on blacklist mode. It should be importing. This network receiver is not online. Why? Because my system is dead. Right. Okay. That's okay. We can change that real quick. We'll give it a quick redstone and there we go. There we go. And let's go ahead and while we're at it, craft up another couple of Entangelopers. So that we have an Entangeloper to put on this thing so that it can get power. So guys, let's, while this is crafting up here, let's talk a little bit about our plans for the upcoming, you know, what I've got planned coming up here. So I want to get mob farms going because I'm almost out of ender pearls. I don't want to have to go hunt a bunch of endermen and whatnot. So I want to get a mob farm and a passive farm up and running. I want to get a tree farm going. Probably use industrial foregoing for that one. And it died again. Wow. 1,000,000 RF. Gone like that. That is ridiculous. All right. We'll put this and we'll set it to out on all sides. Except it doesn't have any RF. Okay. Hold on. I know what we can do. So that thing's got plenty of RF. We just need to come over here. And it sounds like my food just got here. We're just going to borrow this quantum entangloper. And we're going to go stick it over here. That also kind of explains why none of our machines are up and running right now. Also, I want this one. Actually, it should be out on all sides. And apparently I needed to turn auto eject on. Okay. So this is back up and running. But none of our machines are up and running. So what I need to do, we're going to take just our standard dimensional cell and stick it here. And put it as in on all sides. And I want this one to also be auto-eject. There. Yes. I think I hear the osmium compressor going. All right. Perfect. With that... compressor going. All right. So with that, we should be able to get our quantum entangelopers again here. Yeah, crafting. It'll just take a little bit of time to craft those. So, yeah, like I said, I want to get a mob farm, a passive mob farm going, a tree farm with probably industrial 4 going. I want to get into Botania a little bit so that we can start building up some mana, get some mana production going with that. What else am I wanting to get into? Well, here, let's just scroll through what else we've got in the pack, and I'll tell you what else I want to get into. So this is all Minecrafty stuff. There's always create. Create is always fun. Advanced netherite. Interesting. New angel rings? What? Okay. So... Oh, yeah. Forgot to tell you guys. I upgraded the pack. And it looks like... the angel ring now uses my XP. Interesting. Also, they added more charm slots. So that's exciting. But it looks like you can get some upgraded angel rings that use power instead of our XP. So that's really interesting. We're going to have to look into that. In fact, boom. Okay, AE2 we're not really going to get into as far as I know. We may get into some Ars Nouveau at some point, just not right now. Definitely want to get into Botania, for sure. There's some really good stuff from Botania that I want. I want the Ring of Ring of Magnetization. The Ring of Far Reach would be nice. The Sojourners of Globetrotter Sash would be great. Some of the charms are really good. So yeah, so lots of stuff I want to get out of that. I'd like to get a Cobble Gen going. In fact, I'm going to add that to my list. Cobble Gens are always good. I do want to get into compact machines. Those are really cool. Build some of our stuff in some compact machines, maybe. Create would be fun. I've never really played with it. It looks cool. I've just never really done it before. Let's see. There is mob grinding utilities, which is great. We're gonna definitely use that. Warding charm sounds interesting. Tome of Enchanting. Ah, there's no thing for that. Okay. Let's see. There's the FTB Industrial Contraptions. Extreme Reactors. That's something we're going to be getting into soon, I think. Because power is going to soon become a problem. We're going to need a way, some way, to make more power than what we currently have. And, well, I think doing a giant nuclear reactor on our roof might be kind of fun. If I was smart, I wouldn't do it on the roof, but, I mean, I never said I was smart or even good at this game. Those are some interesting looking swords there. Okay. I definitely want to get into the mech suit. Just, that's a little ways down the road. This is all mechanism. Oh, we got modular routers in the pack now. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Nature's aura. Yeah, I don't know how much I'll do with Nature's aura. What were we waiting on? Oh, yes. Quantum Entangelopers. Still have not crafted. We're gonna cancel them. And we're gonna try again. And see if they will craft this time. So, basic control circuits. Oh, well, there's the problem. There's no redstone. So I want, like, a stack of this. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, I think that is going to pretty much be all for me today. My name is Luke. I am the Offensive Yak. And thank you guys for joining me today. I know today's episode was a little on the short side. We didn't get a ton done. But I promise we'll get more done in the next couple episodes. For now, well, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see what we do in those next few episodes. And, well, I'll catch you in the next one. Offensive Yak out.